A very fine afternoon to you and welcome to the Friday edition of Niger Delta Today, where we bring you the latest stories shaping Nigeria's oil-rich region. I am Abero Sogene Ebo, and today we'll be looking into key issues impacting the Niger Delta, from ongoing environmental protection efforts to governance in the region. And of course, I will not be doing this alone, as I am with Sifon Ode. Good afternoon, Sifon.
Good afternoon, Awes.
And how have you been?
Fine. I'm doing fine, and I'm eager for the Edo elections.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we have for today. On today's edition, we will be looking at Akwa Ibom at 37, a legacy of excellence. We'll also bring you activities of the Senate President Ntagatu Obote-Pabio during his recent visit to Akwa Ibom State, as well as update on preparations for Edo elections as voters head to the polls tomorrow. These and many more we'll have for you. So stay with us as we explore the stories that matter the most right here on Niger Delta Today. Don't go away.
In a world of overwhelming voices where everyone has different opinion on different issues, it is important that we bring the core issue to the fore. Join me, Nancy Banigo, on Softline as we lend our voices to inform and influence your thoughts and actions. This is not just mere talk, it is an invocative program that touches the core of our existence.
No matter wetin I see, enough fit make mouth heavy to talk am. That's now why people dey talk.
You know wetin dey worry you, but you no go fit take help yourself.
In this kind of situation now, what if they really no talk to una? Wetin be the way forward?
They go bury our chairman on Thursday. We go remain here.
Make we talk good where we dey see good, and where we know say we no dey see good, make we also dey talk am.
No woman, no mother deserve to know the grave of his child.
The bank manager, the bank executive, they are the one the government should first face.
People They Talk, the show on Monday to Friday by 5 p.m. on top ADBN TV.
It is Groovy Mono, aka the Steve Prince.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Shags. I'm in London.
Hey guys, I'm Princess Jekoko. My name is Mutale Mwanza, the Queen of Zambian Media.
My name is Grand Prince Aita. Hi guys, my name is Baj Adibule. I'm an actor and a filmer.
Hello guys, I'm Falagade Banks.
My name is Kelechi Amadiobi, photographer, storyteller.
My name is Lanrade Dura, I'm an actor.
My name is Chidi Mokime.
Hi, my name is Uche Uba.
It's Tobe Season.
I'm Miss Stems.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and brothers, I am Jimmy. You can call me the Entertainer.
My name is Esio Dometa. I am an actor and a film producer.
My name is Sadiq Kuvala.
Hi. My name is Julius the Genius. I would give a shout out to ADBN.
Big shout out to ADBN TV.
You're watching ADBN.
And you are watching.
Keep watching ADBN TV.
And this is ADBN TV.
And this is a shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching, don't switch the dial.
Shout out to ADBN. Keep watching, love.
And you are watching ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. I've got one thing for you. Make sure you keep watching ADBN TV.
And shout out
to ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. Don't touch the dial.
And you're watching
ADBN TV. Keep watching ADBN TV.
And I'm shouting out to ADBN TV.
They're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN TV. This is where to be. And you're watching ADBN.
And shout out to
ADBN TV.
And shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching.
And you're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN.
Welcome back. It's still Niger Delta Today. Well, let's start with the story that the president of the Senate, Senator Ntagatu Obote-Pabio, has offered scholarship grants of 500,000 naira each to the second batch of students of tertiary institutions from the Akwa Ibom Northwest Senatorial District. And the Senate president, while presenting the scholarship award to the student at his hometown at Opukana, Ikontwen. At the Senate local government area of Akwa Ibom State pledged to purchase JAMB forms and payment of school fees for vulnerable school children in secondary schools across Akwa Ibom State. Now, according to Senator Ntagatu Obote-Pabio, the gesture will aid vulnerable students attain greater educational heights.
Providing 100,000 to each of you. We are also going to collect names of very vulnerable children and then provide the JAMB form for them.
Some of them in the secondary school will take care of their wives and nothing. Are you hearing me? Yeah. So we want to do massive investment in education because the difference between the Senate President and others is his love for education.
Akpabio also flagged up the distribution of 16,800 fertilizers to farmers in the state through the Gatsul Akpabio Back to Farm initiative. He added that this will ensure a robust food production for the teeming public, noting that 26 hectares of land have already been acquired to ensure large-scale farming for food sufficiency.
Today, at the rally, local government area rally, I did mention and launch Back to Farm initiative. And I've been informed by my wife that already we have acquired 26,000 hectares of farmland. So joining with the President in his initiative to ensure food security for Nigeria. I want Akpabio to lead by example. This initiative is across party lines. It's not limited to the ABC family alone. It is to encourage the entire state to join the President to ensure that we have food security in Nigeria. So on behalf of my colleagues in the Senate, on behalf of President Bola Tinubu, the provider and the man that is determined to ensure availability of food in the entire country, it is my singular privilege to now in Niger Senatorial District, Akwa Ibom Northwest Senatorial District, flag up the distribution of fertilizers to our dear farmers. And encourage the Back to Farm initiative, which we have just launched, the Gatsul Akpabio GOA Back to Farm initiative. I look forward to bountiful harvest in the next 1 year, and I look forward to our ability to feed the state and by implication extend to feeding our neighbors in Nigeria. So I declare and formally launch this fertilizer distribution from my senatorial district first and then touch other parts of the state in the name of God the Father, Amen. God the Son, Amen. And God the Holy Spirit. So we do this in another manner to make sure that the APC family in Akwa Ibom, together with all the citizens who voted for us, who are not party members, partake in these bounties. More will come when these ones are finished. As they are taking them, local government by local government, others will be brought out of the warehouses for your use. But the rest assured that everybody will be touched. And then I pray that this is just a small way to reduce the hunger in the society. But may God provide for Mr. President to also provide for us. May God also assist you to provide also through the farm for us so that by next year we will not import food, we will feed ourselves in this country. I do this in the name of God the Father, and God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit.
Senator Gatsul Akpabio also distributed rice to the people of the senatorial district, assuring our President Bola Tinubu's resolve to rid the country of hunger.
People of the senatorial district have already chosen to follow President Bola Tinubu through the All Progressive Congress, and just to reassure them that I will not disappoint them. You can see wherever I go to, I come with my leaders, and so many other senators who came with me. They have witnessed what we are doing here. When we spoke yesterday at the stadium, some critics said that we're just talking and that nothing will happen. But of course, you have seen with your eyes that a lot is happening. I believe strongly in empowerment, educationally and otherwise. I said about 42 roads are currently under construction. But the reality is that many of them have actually been finished, awaiting just commissioning. I said that we have about 30 school blocks that we are doing. Many of them have been completed, and by December we'll start the commissioning in the realities. And I also mentioned the fact that health centers are being built, and many of them are almost at the verge of being completed. And all these things are part of the consistency projects that we are handling here. And that is courtesy of President Bola Tinubu, who has given us the leverage to touch the lives of the less privileged and to touch the rural communities and grassroots. The message to them is just remain focused, avoid anti-societal behaviors, avoid drugs, particularly for the children who are getting scholarships on a yearly basis. It's an opportunity that many of us never had. So as we give you those opportunities, don't take those opportunities for granted. Study and know that yes, indeed, education is the bedrock to progress in the society.
Well, as the Senate President said, we have seen with our eyes. This will go a long way to boost food sufficiency in the country.
Definitely, and you must put in mind that the visit of the Senate President to Akwa Ibom State, whenever he visits, is always very impactful, ranging from emotional connection to governance in general, because he's the third person in the country, and whenever he comes home, his presence is felt. Now, he has issued scholarship of 500,000 naira to students who want to pursue their dream when it comes to education, because some people have the will but not the means. So now he's also encouraging you, with your will there is a means, there is a way. And you know, when they say there is always a way, then you'll be motivated to do more. So these children definitely, I'm sure they're going, the sky is just going to be their starting point.
Particularly true with the Back to Farm initiative, because there is food insecurity in the country and everybody is key into it. So this will go a long way to encourage farmers or any other person that might not be interested in farming or might not have the needed, tools to go about farming, to also get involved in farming, because this is the right time. Everybody needs to, all hands must be on deck to ensure that there is food sufficiency in the country. And
you need food for your brain to function.
Of course.
So he has also distributed rice to people of the Senatorial District, and also promised to pay the fees of children who cannot afford it, the vulnerable children in the Senatorial District. This is something that everybody, every political office holder should do in his own small corner, and it resonates all through society and even the country. So we must commend the Senate President for this. We must commend him. But in another development and in furtherance of democratic governance in the Niger Delta region, the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, has charged the former ESCOM members of the All Progressives Congress APC in Akwa Ibom State, earlier dissolved by a court order in March 2022, to follow a leader who has the interests of the people at heart, with the ability to better their lives. Senator Akpabio, who is the leader of the party in Akwa Ibom State, gave the charge in Uyo during a reconciliation meeting led by Chairman Akwa Ibom State APC Reconciliation Committee, Senator John Ita Enang, with the dissolved ESCOM members loyal to former National Secretary of the party, Senator John James Udoedege.
You may be searching and searching for the best hand that will come and rule your state and give you the best infrastructure. That's not what you should search for. Search for the heart that will love the people of Akwa Ibom. Search for the heart that will give you the best infrastructure. Search for the heart that will take your children out of the street of Lagos, Abuja, and Enugu from selling groundnut and give them free and compulsory education. That's what you should search for.
The Senate President emphasized that political parties should focus on fostering development rather than creating conflict, and he thanked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for fighting for local government autonomy, which will bring government closer to the people. He also reiterated his commitment to transforming the lives of the people through progressive legislation.
To thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, today is going to ensure local government autonomy. So the money of local government can work for you. It's not only the state government that has money, but the local government money sometimes we never see. But we are going to put things in place to make sure. The Supreme Court has already ruled that money should go direct to the local government. So we are going to tinker with the Constitution with my colleagues to make sure that local government is actually a third tier of government that will cater for the less privileged people, the vulnerable. Not everybody can get to federal government. So this is where I belong. I don't belong to a political party. I belong to transformation. I belong to purposeful leadership. I belong to uncommon transformation. It's a fellow who know. May God bless all of you.
Party state officers, including Mr. Kufri Akban, Mr. Obon Kufri, and Elder Mrs. Rosalind Enyang, also expressed their continued support for the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, and the All Progressives Congress.
We voted APC in different wards and units. So we are happy that we are here to meet today, sir, and we want to hear from what you tell us, to encourage us. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Everything about me is in APC, and on that day, I voted APC. Then the women in the party, they voted APC. We never left you in any form.
We resisted attending to that law. We resisted attending to promise for that man because we fight. At this stage, at this time, is the lie, they work back and be loyal. These are all loyal members.
So present at the reconciliation meeting was Senator Eteng Williams, representing Cross River Senatorial District, alongside APC party stalwarts across the state. Siphon, this is actually a good one because sometimes you feel like since they are no longer ESCO members, their impact is not needed, their presence is not needed, their contribution is not needed. So the Senate President is actually doing this to carry them along. To strengthen and consolidate the weight of the party in the state.
Because they say united we stand.
Divided we fall.
Divided we fall.
Because the moment you don't try to carry these ones along, before you know, some other side parties will come in and steal your members who were actually at the forerunner of your party, and you know what could happen in that kind of situation.
Let's span our attention to Edo State, where a few hours from now, voters will be heading to the polls to select their next governor, with key issues like infrastructure development, healthcare, and education at the forefront of candidate campaigns. Now, this election is particularly significant as it follows a period of political tension and realignment among major parties. Meanwhile, the state government has declared today, Friday, work-free day. Suitable workers and other electorates travel to their voting areas, while INEC has also commenced distribution of sensitive materials. In terms of security, the police has deployed 35,000 officers alongside 8,000 others from sister agencies to provide security. And the Deputy Inspector General in charge of providing security, Mr. Frank Mba, has warned those without assigned legitimate duties in Saturday's governorship polls in Edo State to steer clear of the entire process.
We are ready. We have all it takes. We've got the men, we've got the operational assets, sufficient boots on ground, sufficient equipment. We want to promise you and promise the people of Edo State, and by extension Nigerians, that we would deliver on our mandate. Our mandate is clear, and it is to provide an enabling environment for a peaceful, safe, and violence-free election. We will hold people accountable when they infringe on the laws. For those who are not accredited and who do not have rules that are sanctioned by the Electoral Act to play, I want to seize this opportunity to warn them to steer clear of the entire process.
I understand that the situation room has now opened in Edo State, and our correspondent is there to give us more updates on what is happening in the situation. We'll go over to Edo State right now.
To ensure the standard conduct are effective and the is prompt.
Okay, we'll be joined by our correspondent in Edo State, Reed Joshua, to bring us up to speed as to how the situation room is going in Edo State. Reed, good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me, Reed? Okay, we'll bring you more reports on that right after this break. Don't go away.
In a world of overwhelming voices where everyone has different opinion on different issues, it is important that we bring the core issue to the fore. Join me, Nancy Banigo, on Softline as we lend our voices to inform and influence your thoughts and actions. This is not just mere talk, it is an invocative program that touches the core of our existence.
No matter wetin I see, enough fit make mouth heavy to talk am. That's now why people dey talk.
You know wetin dey worry you, but you no go fit take help yourself.
In this kind of situation now, what if they really no talk to una? Wetin be the way forward?
They go bury our chairman on Thursday. We go remain here.
Make we talk good where we dey see good, and where we know say we no dey see good, make we also dey talk am.
No woman, no mother deserve to know the grave of his child.
The bank manager, the bank executive, they are the one the government should first face.
People They Talk, the show on Monday to Friday by 5 p.m. on top ADBN TV.
It is Groovy Mono, aka the Steez Prince.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Shags. I'm in London.
Hey guys, I'm Princess Jekoko. My name is Mutale Mwanza, the Queen of Zambian Media.
My name is Grand Friends I Tech. Hi guys, my name is Baj Adibule. I'm an actor and a filmer.
Hello guys, I'm Falagade Banks.
My name is Kelechi Amadiobi, photographer, storyteller.
My name is Lanradi Dura, I'm an actor.
My name is Chidi Mokime.
Hi, my name is Uche Uba.
It's Tobe season.
I'm Miss Thames.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mamas and brothers, I am Jimmy. You can call me The Entertainer.
My name is Esio Dometa. I am an actor and a film producer.
My name is Saviku Vala.
Hi. My name is Julius the Genius. I would give a shout out to ADBN.
Big shout out to ADBN TV.
You're watching ADBN.
And you are watching.
Keep watching ADBN TV.
And this is ADBN TV.
And this is a shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching, don't switch the dial.
Shout out to ADBN. Keep watching, love.
And you are watching ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. I've got one thing for you. Make sure you keep watching ADBN TV.
And shout out
to ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. Don't touch the dial.
And you're watching
ADBN TV. Keep watching ADBN TV.
And I'm shouting out to ADBN TV.
They're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN TV. This is where to be. And you're watching ADBN.
And shout out to
ADBN TV.
And shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching.
And you're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN TV.
Right now you are checking out ADBN TV. One time.
ADBN, keep watching. I love you and kisses.
Keep watching ADBN.
And a special shout out to ADBN. Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Please don't touch that dial.
Stay groovy.
Hey, Bobby. Ah! It's a shout out to ADBN.
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.
Step into the heartbeat of the world where news meets real talk. From breakthroughs in diplomacy to humanitarian challenges and scientific milestones, Global Digest takes you beyond the headlines and straight to the heart of the matter. I am Amma Marcus. Be a part of the world unfolding stories at 3 p.m. on ADBN, channel 258 on DSTV, and Star Times, channel 140. Global Digest, your window to the world's current affairs, only on Advocate Broadcasting Network.
Welcome back to Niger Delta today on ADBN television, and a very big thank you to you for staying tuned to the program. Prior to that break, we're talking about the Situation Room, which is currently open in Edo State, ahead of the governorship polls that is taking place tomorrow, 21st of September 2024. As we all know, the Situation Room is an information hub when it comes to election. It helps with monitoring of the electoral process, and it also helps with management of crisis and all of that. But Siphon, right now we don't really know if there is any last-minute information that is to be passed to political parties or stakeholders, because it has actually commenced, but the audio is a bit muffled. But what do you expect from this Situation Room?
Well, let me use what I expect from the election. You know, there have been complaints about security challenges, that they envision a security challenge on that day. But however, the police have, deployed about how many personnel, including personnel from sister security agencies, to ensure that the election, the conduct of the poll it's actually free and fair. So hopefully I'm expecting, an election where the vote of the people actually counts, because I'm also worried when it comes to, the hike in fuel price, because if you look at it, a lot of people, would they have the money to transport themselves to the polling units, especially for those that actually registered in their communities, in their villages? Some of them are living in the city. Would they have the money to transport it? For me, it might, I'm not saying that it's going to be, it might affect the turnout of voters on the day of the exercise.
Definitely, but I think for the state government to declare today a public holiday so that those who intend to travel to vote can actually do that. I'm sure there will also be a subsidy in fares for transportation and all of that.
Anything about that yet?
Because this fuel hike can also shape the decision of the electorate, especially for those who would want to swindle them into selling their votes. This is the right time to cash out some good money. So, but we hope that in all of this, the state government has put a proactive step on ground to make sure that they get to their destination.
You can see that the sensitive materials arrived. That was yesterday, and I think party agents, also inspected the materials that arrived, and there's some interviews conducted by a correspondent which showed that some of them said that the materials are intact and it's ready to be transported to the polling unit. So since the materials are ready in Edo, they brought it out from the Central Bank of Nigeria's vault. So hopefully I pray that the materials will actually get to the community on time, so that the process can start early, because most times the complaints we usually get from voting unit is actually, there are no materials on ground, no officials on ground. So I hope that with the materials already in Edo State, it will just be a matter of time before it gets to the actual.
Definitely, and this is an off-cycle election. It's just in Edo State, so I'm sure all hands are on deck to make sure that everything goes smoothly. And in the area of security, before now, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Egbetokun, has said Koizai security outfits should not come close to the election. And IGP Frank Uba has just made it clear again that if you do not have any role, because some of these people who come in the name of observing or trying to lend efforts to make sure everywhere is secure, they are actually the ones who end up intimidating voters and causing mayhem during the process.
Yeah. I'm also happy that the police have actually mopped out illegal arms across the state, because that report, I think last week, the police actually said that they mopped up illegal arms in the state. So this will also, you know, go a long way to ensure that the conduct of the police actually, you know, free, let's say, conducted in a peaceful manner.
Okay, let's try and reconnect with ADBN correspondent Reed Joshua, who is already on ground at Edo State to give us updates of how the political atmosphere is barely few hours before the election. Reed, good afternoon. Hello, Reed, can you hear me? Okay, thank you for joining in. Now, what's the situation of things at the Situation Room? Let's begin from there.
Okay, we had a special report from the Situation Room is concerned the electorate and updates that are now now, I think and also to the material questions from and for the state is peaceful now, and their police is quite okay.
Reed, I don't know, maybe you reposition yourself. There's actually a hitch in the communication right now. I can barely hear you. I just hear screeching. Hello, Reed, can you hear me? Okay, well, we'll try to reconnect with Reed. I think for now we'll move on to some other things. Bringing it back home to Akwa Ibom State, where celebrations will commence shortly. As Akwa Ibom State marks 37 years of growth, unity and progress, the state has, over the years, blossomed into a hub of development, setting the pace in education, infrastructure and tourism. The anniversary celebration will be one to remember by retirees in the state, as the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Pastor Moeno, has announced a major milestone, that is, the approval of 35 billion naira for the payment of gratuities and arrears to retirees across the state. The gesture is aimed at honoring the contribution of hard-working public servants, securing their welfare, and fostering confidence in governance. In addition, the state government has taken significant steps to restore and revitalize its tourism relics, preserving Akwa Ibom's rich cultural heritage. Starting with the tourism issue, Sifon, I don't know how this is actually going to pan out, because I know when you talk about relics, there's this originality. So this restoration, I hope, is not going to tamper with the originality of these monuments and these relics. What do you think?
That was actually my worry also, because you need to produce a replica of the relics. So in producing it, you must try as much as possible to ensure that it actually has a resemblance, and it should not actually change the historical narrative of those relics. Because I understand there was this when I was researching one time like that.
Okay, I think we have been able to reconnect with Reed in Edo State, so
okay,
let's speak with him. Yes,
then.
Reed, can you hear us clearly now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I asked earlier, what is the situation of the Situation Room in Edo State?
Okay, I will the election that comes tomorrow in Edo State, and I think they're traveling to houses, their villages to go and vote, and how peaceful. Our from places as a participant and get back to the
take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you more on Niger Delta today. Do stay with us.
In a world of overwhelming voices where everyone has different opinion on different issues, it is important that we bring the core issue to the fore. Join me, Nancy Banigo, on Softline as we lend our voices to inform and influence your thoughts and actions. This is not just mere talk, it is an educative program that touches the core of our existence.
Step into the heartbeat of the world where news meets real talk. From breakthroughs in diplomacy to humanitarian challenges and scientific milestones, Global Digest takes you beyond the headlines and straight to the heart of the matter. I am Amma Marcus. Be a part of the world unfolding stories at 3 p.m. on ADBN, channel 258 on DSTV, and Star Times, channel 140. Global Digest, your window to the world's current affairs, only on Advocate Broadcasting Network.
No matter wetin I see, enough fit make mouth heavy to talk am. That's now why people dey talk.
You know wetin dey worry you, but you no go fit take help yourself.
In this kind of situation now, what if they really no talk to una? Wetin be the way forward?
They go bury our chairman on Thursday. We go remain here.
Make we talk good where we dey see good, and where we know say we no dey see good, make we also dey talk am.
No woman, no mother deserve to know the grave of his child.
The bank manager, the bank executive, they are the one the government should first face.
People They Talk, the show on Monday to Friday by 5 p.m. on top ADBN TV.
It is Groovy Mono, aka the Steve's Prince.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Shags. I'm in London.
Hey guys, I'm Princess Jekoko. My name is Mutale Mwanza, the Queen of Zambian Media.
My name is Grand Friends Item. Hi guys, my name is Baj Adibule. I'm an actor and a filmer.
Hello guys, I'm Falagade Banks.
My name is Kelechi Amadiobi, photographer, storyteller.
My name is Nanrade Dura, I'm an actor.
My name is Chidi Mokime.
Hi, my name is Ucheoba.
It's Touré season.
I'm Miss Thames.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and papas. I am Jimmy. You can call me the entertainer.
My name is Essie Odometa. I am an actor and a film producer.
My name is Sovico Vala.
Hi. My name is Julius the Genius. I would give a shout out to ADBN.
Big shout out to ADBN TV.
You're watching ADBN.
And you are watching.
Keep watching ADBN TV.
And this is ADBN TV.
And this is a shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching, don't switch the dial.
Shout out to ADBN. Keep watching love.
And you are watching ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. I've got one thing for you. Make sure you keep watching ADBN TV.
And shout out
to ADBN TV.
Shout out to ADBN TV. Don't touch the dial.
And you're watching
ADBN TV. Keep watching ADBN TV.
And I'm shouting out to ADBN TV.
They're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN TV. This is where to be.
And you're watching ADBN.
And shout out to
ADBN TV.
And shout out to ADBN TV. Keep watching.
And you're watching ADBN TV.
Keep watching ADBN TV.
Right now you are checking out ADBN TV. One time.
ADBN, keep watching. I love you and kisses.
Keep watching ADBN.
And a special shout out to ADBN. Keep doing what you're doing, guys.
Please don't touch that dial.
Stay groovy.
Hey, Bobby.
It's a shout out to ADBN.
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.
A very big thank you to you once again for staying tuned to Niger Delta today on ADBN television. Prior to that break, we were trying to establish contact with Reed Joshua in Edo State. I think we've done that now. Reed? Hello, Reed?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So you were telling us the situation of things in the Situation Room in Edo State. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yes. Yes. This is a thing that is now. It's quite okay as a.
Reed, are you there?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
So the situation room, the Nigerian civil society situation room in Edo State did a press briefing concerning situation of things in Edo State, and from the reports you are getting, things are okay, but all eyes are on INEC here in Edo State to make sure the election is free and fair and conducted according to the law.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, we know that the Situation Room is an information hub when it comes to elections. Is there any last-minute information that has been given to political parties or stakeholders as at now?
Okay, for now, there's no solid information concerning that. The only one we've got is the introduction of agents by political parties in the state, the of agents to be part of monitoring the election. But the Situation Room says that to be looked at by INEC and checked so that we do not have influx of fake agents in the election.
Okay, now how do they plan to checkmate this issue of fake agents, and how is the security situation there? Because 35,000 police officers were deployed for this election. How would you describe the security situation there?
Yes, it's quite okay. I think the police is also doing their best to make sure security here. You have seen heavy influx of military personnel, both army and the DSS and the police around the state. So we know it to be okay and it to be good.
All right, Reed, I understand that sensitive materials have arrived at the state.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me, Reed?
I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
I understand that sensitive materials have actually arrived at the state in preparation for the polls tomorrow.
Yes, those sensitive materials has been moved from INEC, from CBN yesterday to the various polling units. We have been monitoring some, while some are still in town, moving to the places. But the ones that are far have already gone yesterday, and we're observing the ones that are still close to us to look at them.
Okay, Reed, we hope you continue to bring us up to speed with what is going on there in Edo State. Thank you for giving us information about the security situation. Thank you for giving us that update and about the sensitive materials. We do hope that when we call on you tomorrow, because our studios will be open tomorrow to bring us updates of this Edo election. But before I let you go,
Sunday. That's tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. The situation will be open to give you more updates with regards to the Edo polls.
Okay. Thank you so the states.
Yeah, we're talking about the relics. The relics, and I was saying that replicating it, I'm actually worried that it might actually change the narrative, historical narrative of those relics if it is not properly handled. So, however, experts should be, brought in to ensure that it is properly handled so that it doesn't actually change the course of history in the process of trying to restore those relics. Because if you look at it, we have a lot of historical relics in Akwa Ibom. So we have the amalgamation house in Akwa Ibom State here. We have that's where we had the amalgamation of Nigeria, Northern and Southern Protectorate. We also have, so when it comes to tourism, Akwa Ibom State is rich in terms of culture, because in terms of tourism, because these are, actually acts that can drive investors and tourists to the state, because by the time tourists come in to visit this site, it will actually boost the revenue generation of the state. And if you ask me, this site should also be put in at the airport, so that as visitors are coming in, they'll actually say, okay, we have Amalgamation House, we have the Blue River in Okanafun, we have the Bridge of No Return. I think it's also in Ikorabasi. When it comes to historical relics, Ikorabasi can boast of a lot. When it comes to the history of Nigeria, it's actually home to the history of Nigeria. So if we have those things actually in the airports there, and when the visitors are coming in, they will just know
pointers to them where you could visit.
Where you could visit. I think it will go a long way to actually, bring in investors when it comes to tourism to actually contribute to the revenue generation.
And talking about these pointers for tourists and visitors coming into the state, they will definitely need a guide to take them through these places. So that's also an angle of job creation.
Of course.
And revenue generation is paramount when it comes to this. It's not just sightseeing, because countries like Kenya and other places, they're making huge amounts of money from tourism. Akwa Ibom State, with all that is present, is something that is doable.
Including our cuisines. We have a lot of, we have, I think, Akwa Ibom State has Ekpang Pukwo. Edi Caricom and I think Afang. These are cuisines that are not only local, they are international. So with this, we just need to work more when it comes to the tourism sector. Akwa Ibom State government needs to do more when it comes to the tourism sector because we have a lot to actually showcase to the world.
And how do you think the retirees will be spending this 37th anniversary with the announcement of the state governor of 35 billion naira for areas and gratuities?
When you talk about retirees, for me, a lot of them is like saying, oh, we are done with enjoying life. We just want to sit down and relax. Some of them that have not actually built or have own properties might want to invest that money in properties. Some of them that don't have country home where they can go to stay. Maybe if they go to their villages, they don't have houses where they can lay their head. Some will actually want to go home and invest the whatever they have, because for me, they wouldn't want to squander it. They are old, they are passed through life, they have enjoyed one way or the other. So what they have to do now is to invest, relax, and enjoy themselves. We ask me always.
And all thanks to the governor.
They deserve it.
All thanks to the governor for that, because it's actually a way of honoring their contribution to the service of Akwa Ibom State. And the Akwa Ibom State government has also had a lineup of activities for this 37th anniversary. And if you look at it, over the years, Akwa Ibom State has really grown, being the pace setter in education and all of that. So if the governor has also said that on Monday will be a public holiday. Okay. So they want this celebration to be at the peak, at the zenith. So you have a feel that something is happening in the city, and it's always very colorful. Always very cool. I really look forward to it. Yeah, we look forward to it. The lineup of activities. I think Sunday there will be a Thanksgiving service with regards to the anniversary of Akwa Ibom. So Akwa Ibom State is 37. A child of 37 is not a child anymore. You're almost a grandfather.
Yeah, you're almost a grandfather.
And it's very important because the governor always puts God first. I think they should add this part to the Bible, even though God said you do not add. He who watches the state without God, you watch in vain. All right, so the governor has been watching with God in heart.
We should bring this quick, special, a special report about the Amwanyoma of Delta State to actually
spice up the day. It's the weekend. A little relaxation.
All right, let's take a look at this documentary on Amwanyoma of Delta State.
The Amu institution in the Niger Delta dates back to over 700 years ago and has been a hot topic among historians. The Amu throne, held by a woman, represents more than just a title. It is a profound calling. In Onyoma, a subgroup of the Igbo in Delta State, the current Amu is Martha Dungu from Akpanam. She is a distinguished media professional with academic experience in both England and the United States.
20 years is not 20 days. Having studied in England and America and I became the Omo, a lot of people were convinced that I couldn't do it. But they have forgotten that when God gives you an assignment, He will give you the strength to do that assignment. I want to talk of my achievements in these past 20 years. Nobody in this whole world knows anything about me until I came on board. The whole world didn't know about Omo. The whole of Nigeria didn't know about Omo. It's only Anyoma people, particularly Anyom Chushimi, that knows anything about Omo. I want to say that as a media person, I have brought visibility to the ancient institution of Omo. Today, the whole world knows about Omo. True. White people are coming to ask me.
The Amu holds both male and female rights, so call her the Woman King, then you would be entirely accurate. The Woman King Martha Dungu, widely recognized as a royal image maker, fulfills several crucial roles. She oversees the market as its custodian and serves as both the spiritual leader and traditional monarch of the community. According to ancient tradition, the successor to the Amu will be revealed only after the Amu's passing. Following this, the elders will consult the gods and ancestors to determine the next in line. What is, however, remarkable here is that once a candidate is selected, she passes through the rites of coronation involving rituals before she becomes the rightful and legitimate Amu of her community. She is not allowed to marry. Once an Amu is crowned, she must forgo marriage and leave her marital home. In return, she's granted rights that are traditionally reserved for men. Given the significant responsibility she bears, the Amu is exempted from marriage to maintain a life of chastity. Even if an Amu was married, once she is pronounced and crowned, she must leave her husband and return to her father's house, where a palace is erected for her.
And our forefathers stated clearly that this woman who becomes the Amu must leave her marital home if she was married and come back to her father's room to reign. And in her father's home, they will build her a palace. They bestow male rights on her. She becomes a man and a woman put together. And she can even marry women who can bear her children if she so desires. The Western world started women inclusion only 100 years ago. Only 100 years ago, can but our forefathers 700 and something years ago thought about women.
However, the children she had with her earthly husband remains with her. Consequently, the Amu is not permitted to shake hands with men in public and does not attend burial ceremonies. The coronation of the Amu is steeped in heavy traditional rituals which are kept secret from the public. According to Dugu, these rituals are performed between midnight and 4 a.m. They must begin no earlier than midnight and conclude by 4 a.m. Most importantly, the Amu, according to Dugu, is a spiritual custodian, the one who advises the king and the community as a whole. Once the rites are done, the Amu is given the Nzamu, that is the staff of office, which passes from one Amu to another. It should be noted that no Amu leaves or abdicates the throne. The Amu is never toppled or removed from her spiritual seat. She's being replaced when she dies. However, if an Amu steps down or returns her staff of office, she must leave the community. It is a taboo for the Amu to abdicate the throne, and as such she has to leave. Therefore, if a sitting Amu wants to resign, she must leave the community and never to return until she dies. Even after her death, certain rituals must be performed by her family until the Amu is brought back home and buried. When an Amu resigns, her seat remains vacant until her death, even if she is in exile. The community cannot appoint a successor until the current Amu has passed away, as doing so could be considered sacrilegious. The emergence of Omuonioma Mathadungu appears to have pointed the touch, the once obscure tradition setting the stage for the future of the Amu tradition, as people from all walks of life now visit to tell the story of the Amu institution.
When people see the tradition, the culture of our people, as we inherited this custom from our ancestors, nobody can say we are not all from God. I don't really know what to say, because to me, it's very unique. I have never in my life observed such a ceremony.
From Omuonioma, who best can tell the Amu story than the people, and that is why she believes the media have a role to play.
My friends and colleagues in the media, I want to specifically talk to you, because no nation can advance without the media. The role of the media is indispensable in the affairs of any nation. First, I want to pray to God that your camera will not stop shining, that your thoughts will not diminish, that your pen will not stop writing, that you will conquer the forces of darkness, that you represent light, and the forces of light will in perpetuity defeat the forces of darkness. How do you feel?
I was very
Wow, that documentary gets me wondering if this kind of capacity can be given to just anybody. She sounds enlightened, literate, educated.
It can't be given to anybody, according to the document. It cannot be given to anybody. It has to be chosen by the gods.
The gods are wise, if I must say.
The gods are wise.
Because their servants is wise.
The gods are wise. All right, well, that's the size of our package for today. My name is Sifon Odo. See you again tomorrow.
And I am Aberu Swagene Ebo. Bye for now and enjoy the rest of our programming.
ADBN, Advocate Broadcasting Network.
It is Groovy Mono